They're blurry, but they're there. Okay, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This is interesting. It's really interesting. Yep, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. You gonna do a little something for me? I see you. I'm gonna wave at him, shit. Wave at him. Yeah, get back into your ball state. Yeah, it's you kind of creeping me out. You too far away. You don't have to be that far, man. I keep telling y'all. You need to just dock right above my house like y'all did at 17 and stripped my ass. That's what y'all need to do. Yeah, I remember that travel, motherfucker. I remember what happened to me. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna remember. Shit, the hell if I don't. This is interesting. Well, anyway, shit. Listen, I woke up to that, and I woke up to your brother was saying, tell them about their karma. Tell their karma. Tell them about the conjure. Tell them about the conjure, you see. You know, as I'm fading into my awakened state or to my conscious state. I probably was a conscious in, wherever I was. Listen. He was, well, anyway, I was thinking real heavy about the word black, you see. And so I had some more me's tell me what I am. They was trying to tell me what the word is actually doing to the people, you see. You find out every time, it's like every time you get to a height and you think you're doing something great, and then all of a sudden, everything breaks down. But at the same time, a lot of things are put in your face, you see. People will rise up, let's call themselves black, and then all of a sudden when they get to a height, they get chopped down. I mean, they get chopped down like our ancient trees and shit. They get chopped down just like that. And it's like you don't care. You're trying to put on these beautiful garments on their word. You see, on their word. Listen. You didn't used to call yourself nigger. You see. Now I know you have Niger. You see, so they took the 7 and put it inside of that nigger and stretched it out a little bit, and stretched it out, you see. And then here you come, you put an A at the end of that 5-9 or that E in that 9, I mean, E and R. You see, it's a 5-9, it's a 14. You understand me? See, wow. Damn. So, right before you get to the ER, you have a 7, the 7th, you have the 7th letter. You have the G. You have 2 of them. You have GG, and then you have an E and an R. GG, that's 14, and then you have the E and the R. That's a 5 and 9, that's a 14, so that's a 28. So you got NI 28. But the N and I is a 5 and a 9. Also, it's a 14. God darn, they literally, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. They literally got you in, they got you sealed up, but I'm about to unseal you right quick. I'm about to unseal you right quick visually, so you won't have no damn weak ass scientific excuses about what black is. I don't listen. I don't care how much. The reason why you can't see it because you got too much litter up inside of you, and people be thinking that I'm being mean. I'm not being mean. I'm telling you the truth, but you can't hear the truth. Listen, just like I can't see that end right there. Hold on, let me fix this right quick. Shit, I'm starting no stuff. Hold on. Oh shit. All right. Look, here you go, Ed. That's a 14. Don't they use an I? And then you get G, 7, 7, right? E, R. See? That's a 5 and a 9. That equals 14. You see, equals 14. Or it could equals 45. You see, 13 plus 5. You see, or 4. Put it like that. Yeah, put it like that. Because this is going to wrap it back around. If I add that up, this is going to wrap it back around to the 9 is going to wrap it back around to a 4. I mean, to a 9, I'm sorry. Here's 45. But 1, 3, 5 reads sun. That's how you got to find it. You got to find the people of the sun. And you see. But that's at the end right here. That's at the end. But here you go. So we got 2, 4, 6. So we have 46. You get 46. You're going to be infinitely working for somebody while they carry this. They're going to carry that. That's only outside of you. See, you are inside of them. You are inside. See? You see? You are inside. You know. Hold on. See, you don't know that. See, you didn't know that. 7, 7, 7, 7. This is the word nigger. That's the word nigger. See, that's the word nigger. There's 21. There's 21. 21. 21. You see? You see? But in actuality, that's on the outside. That's what you're caught up in. And this is what they can't escape. when they get upset at you and they have to use this word, but they're not talking about you. Anytime they use this word, they cursing themselves. Why are they cursing themselves? Because that's what this is. That's what this 21 is. That's what the 21 is. The 21, listen, you have black, and then you have white. Okay, black and you have white. You see, right here, you have lack. Right here, you have height. Everybody know what lack mean. What do lack mean? Well, everybody know what lack mean, right? Right? You're lacking something. You don't have something. You're just not made right. You see, but then you get the height. The height means illumination, brightness. You see, that's what the height means. You see, so they put a 23rd, they put a chrome. See, they put a chrome on the word height, you see, and brought it and just connected their cells in that way. So they using this body right here. This is what they're birthing. They birthing this height. They birthing this illumination. You see, they birthing that illumination. So there's no such thing as fear. No such thing as fear. The only fear that they have is you. You see, but on the outside, in the world, in the earth, and the materialism, and all these things that God created, they don't fear none of that. They don't fear that. You see, they don't fear that. It's theirs, they say. They can do what they want to do with it. And I dare you to prove them wrong. And they dare you to prove them wrong. Play it as simple. Here's a 2. You see, here's a 2. And then you have the lack. You see, you have the lack. 2. 2, 5, and then here's the 6. There's your 6. You see? B6. Oh, I'm sorry. But that's what it says. You see? B6. You see? You're down below. See? You're supposed to be like this. But they flipped your ass. They flipped your ass, and you don't want to flip. You don't want to flip yourself back because you're too lazy. I guess mentally, I'm gonna say call it like it is. I guess you're too lazy mentally to find an Asiatic word or find a Shemitic word or find an indigenous word. You see, since this is a hue or it's some type of color or something. Or ethnicity. You see what I'm saying? It's not an ethnicity. It's their word that they use for you. That's what it is. I'm sitting up here with my finger right here, and I'm using a black marker, and I'm totally a different hue. You see, but for some reason, if I say the word brown, it's like. It's a trigger to people because this right here has a 2 and it has a 9. It says mama and it says daddy. Who owns this thing right here? You see? Who owned that? When they birth you out to make you become one thing. Who owned that? It's in the word owned. But those who they trying to put over you, look at that. Look at that. Those whom they trying to put over you are saying that they over you. They call themselves brown. You see, they call themselves brown. They not brown. They look like they kiss color, beige. You are the one that's brown, but they got you. They got your shit. You see, you don't exist. Ask all the civilized people of the world, what do you think about black people? The majority gonna always throw this stuff in. Whatever surrounds the word lack, they're gonna throw it in, regardless who's making the conjure or who's making the conjure stick or not, regardless of all that. And you see, regardless of it. They don't care. You see, they don't care. And matter of fact, BR also says bass. It also says bass. Zab, but it also says bass. But isn't that something? And then all these philosophical, metaphysical brothers and sisters out here, they put so much love in the word black that even if they with all the knowledge that they have, they will literally look at the word and see the word own. See the word own, how the word own, how that would be a conjure to own yourself. You see, without their paperwork, none of that type of shit. You will be able to own yourself because you're using this word like everybody, all other people whom they call brown. You see, why do you think they call you monkey? You see, why do you think they call you monkey? You call them, listen, you call them monkey. I mean, they call you monkey. You see, but for some reason, you don't ever say that this is black. You see, you don't ever say that this is black and this is pale. You won't talk like that because you're going to get in trouble. You see, you're going to get in trouble. And then you have in the 80s, Jesse Jackson, who called you two continents. You African American. You see, they don't listen. All of you niggas are niggers. All of you are niggers. You see, you all are niggas. It's only a few people that's controlling everything, but showing the faces of what you are comfortable with. But behind the scenes, these motherfuckers ain't black, they ain't white. You have to put this together with this, put it in a bowl, and stir it up. And then you're going to see who rules this shit. Because they're gray looking. They some gray looking motherfuckers. And these people right here, these brown people, they not really being touched. You see, but they are being touched by the psychotic people across seas. You see, a lot of psychotic people across seas and shit is trying to take their land, and psychotic people here, you know what I'm saying, the warmongers, you see. But what I'm trying to say to you is, listen, this is a heavy thing right here. It's heavy, man. It's heavy. You can't see what's happening to you because this is elementary. It's so simple. It's right in your face. And you got this thing to where I'm intelligent. I read thousands upon thousands of books. You see, I have my seals of approval in this. I have my seals of approval in that. You see, you letting all these things, who signed it? Whose seal is it on? You see, what school did you go to? Did people look like you own that school? Do they? Stop the cat. You see? Stop the cat and figure out this shit for real. You see? All you people, you got millions of followers. You healthy in your influence. But for some reason, you can't break this down. You're breaking down all the science in the community, in the cosmos, in these books and from these hooks up the books, and you see. But for some reason, you can't open up a Nigeria with a double 7. You see, yeah, you can't open it up. For some reason, you can't open it up. You see, 21. You see, that's a full deuce. You see, you can literally square that or fly with it. You know, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. You see, you can fly with these things if you want to. You see, you can fly with it, man. I'm trying to tell you something, man. You know. You see, y'all don't be wanting to know. Y'all just happy to. You see, y'all just happy to exist and have knowledge and then have people come into your world and you know and you mimic the written word and you know and you got people telling you what is and what isn't. And you see like this one cat, think he's a scientist, he's a brother, and I don't know what he is. I don't know what he is, but he sold a lot of books. He's on a whole lot of podcasts, and you see, and he talks about the Anunnaki a lot, and he always got something to say about Jesus. Jesus wasn't real. Jesus was this. Jesus was that. But if you take his understanding, because he don't know who's in the world is listening to this foolishness. If you take his understanding, you will see that the people who own this earth or who own the world, you see, and if you feel like they don't, take it back then. But anyway, those who own this shit, they don't care. I mean, they look, they don't care if he exists or not. I'm going to put this name on me. I'm going to dress him up like they dressed in the so-called Middle East. And you see, and he's going to be, in this image right here, this going to be our father. And you see, is this one of the Pope's grandsons and shit that they, you know. But anyway, they put on this image of this homosexual and developed an army that was so damn powerful it came into these continents like a whirlwind and stripped everything from them. Everything, the families, the mothers, the sisters, you know, the brothers, the uncles, aunties, grandmamas, dogs, pets, clothing, gold, silver, diamonds, everything they did. You see, these niggas, I'm talking about these niggas, these people, it came from their tongue, their conjure. You see, but they did it in the name of Jesus. And then after they took all that, your resources, they gave you the name Jesus. But they made you subservient and docile. And they gave you the name Jesus. And here you are in your little boxes and things, you know what I'm saying, that was made by man, praising the Lord, and the Lord is right outside, right now. Hold on. Let me see if he's still hovering around Jay. Hold on, let me see. I just want to see. Oh, so they gonna cut out. Yeah, they literally cut the hell out. Look, they ain't there no more. Wait a minute, yes they are. Listen, I don't got my glasses on, I still can see a little bit. No, they cut out. I don't know if, when I put my glasses on, I'll see. But listen, it don't make a difference, man. You guys aren't paying attention. You can't stand it. You can't stand these 42 these 42 those laws. You can't stand them. You see, you can't stand all 630 something laws in the Bible. You see, but I think those are man's laws for real. I think they man's laws, you know what I'm saying? And I'll agree with you if I saw the original language. But no, no way. I got the original language inside of me. You see what I'm saying? So when I move like this, that's a letter. Or I move like this, that's a letter too. When I move like this, yeah, that's a letter. See, that's what I be reading and shit. I don't be reading what all these other people do. Oh yeah, this nigga, they can't read. You know what I'm saying? They can't read, they dumb, they stupid. You gonna hire him, don't hire him, nigga. He can't even talk. Look at him. This is how they be doing. You see, they always talk, the black always talking about somebody is lacking. Inside, you got to listen, you gotta listen. You gotta listen to yourself because it's in your blood to lack. And you see, it's in your, and I don't care how high you get with your finances. You see, you still have a limit inside of their house. You see, you still have a limit inside of their house. You ain't shared no blood. You see, and even if you shed a little blood down here on the flatlands, what that mean? No. You're gonna have to prime your enemy. You don't prime your enemy. You see, you got to prime them. You prime them. You see, but here's the thing: they know they already got your outcome. They already got you because they got their pristine people all secure. You can't even come 50 miles near to these people. You can't even come 50 miles. And a lot of their children probably ain't never saw a colored person before in their life. That's how protected their own people protect themselves. Yeah. But you lacking something. They owning shit. And they are the sun. Period. Prove it wrong.